Tanaz Irani is a production of manifestation. My life, my career, all my work spanning 30 years has.
Welcome to yet another episode of Deep Talks. Here we have a very beautiful lady inside out, a woman of strength, Tanaz Irani. Our intent is to bring motivation to the viewers, to the listeners, that how life can bring you down, but a little bit of awareness and a little bit of intelligence, if you use, and you can bring your spiritual side in your life, you can do so much more, and life will start easing out. It will start opening the doors. There will be roads where there are no roads. So here we have Tanaz Irani, a very well known name. She's in the entertainment industry from the last 3 decades,
Yeah.
and she's been a TEDx speaker, and she's a certified life coach. I was very impressed with that. She's known for her comic roles, and she's won many awards for the same. And she brings a lot of joy to people's heart. I think her whole aura is full of joy and brings smile to people, and you have a beautiful smile out
Thank
there.
you.
Today, she empowers people with her curated program, which is Awaken the Power Within.
Yes.
I would like to hear more about that in our podcast.
Sure.
She has written a book, If I Can, So Can You. I think that's based on your life experiences.
Yes, it is.
So let's have some really interesting, deep talks with our very own Tanaz Irani. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So tell me, was your profession of acting, was it a choice, or like you wanted that, like a manifestation, or was it just destiny that led you into it?
Like I always say, Tanaz Irani is a production of manifestation. I am my life, my career, my gains, my trophies, all my work spanning 30 years has all been thanks and only thanks to manifestation and visualization.
Okay.
I didn't know these things existed because when I did do that, I was only 8 years old. And in those days, we didn't know all these big, fancy words. All we were taught was to sit at the table, study, and work hard. So, coming from a very quintessential Parsi family, and then me having a dream or a passion to become a Bollywood actress was something that I don't think was ever going to be entertained at home. So I didn't have a space and time to speak about it. मतलब मैं बात भी करती तो किसके साथ करती? So at that time, when I was 8 years old, my uncle from London presented me with a diary with a little key and a lock.
Wow.
And so that for me was splendid because, in our times, at least in my generation when I was young, there was nothing as privacy. You know, what is privacy? There's nothing like privacy.
Yeah.
So for me to have a diary with a lock and a key meant that I could share all my inner secrets and desires, which would not have a ear in my family.
Wow.
So I started writing.
It's very magical.
It is very magical. And from a very early age, I always said, I'm God's favorite child.
Oh, that's a magical words again.
Yeah, magical words again. And everything that I wanted, I'll tell you, Anita, everything, whatever I wanted, whatever I'd planned, whatever let's say you can use the word manifestation journaling, जो भी मैंने लिखा, exactly that happened in my life. And I didn't have to work to get it. I had to work. I worked very hard.
Yeah.
I was a very conscious worker.
Yeah.
I never took any work for granted. I never, kind of rested on my laurels. Ke, now I'm famous. I never did that. Every day at the shoot was like my first. I respected my work. But everything that I wanted, now that I think in hindsight, everything was just given to me one after the other when I was ready. Of course, I pushed, I shoved, I hustled, I kind of nagged my mom to let me go. I, gave lots of auditions. And the best part about this is, I'll tell you, the best part about my manifestation is that I did not have the resources. मतलब जो जॉब मुझे चाहिए और जो सीवी मेरे पास था, मतलब इस सीवी के साथ मुझे ये जॉब मिलना नामुमकिन था.
But you got it.
Yes, मुश्किल ही नहीं, नामुमकिन. It's like, finding dawn. Because I did not know Hindi. I didn't look like the quintessential Indian girl.
Yeah.
At that time, curly hair was not a very common thing. Abhi curly hair is celebrated.
Yes.
लेकिन उस ज़माने में तो I used to get taunted for my curly, big, bushy hair and looking very Western. But the universe made space for me. मेरे लिए यूनिवर्स ने नीश बनाया और मेरी हिंदी के लिए भी, मेरी टूटी फूटी हिंदी के लिए भी जगह बनाई. So much so that today, so many places where they teach acting, they even kind of say that अरे नहीं वो तनाज़ जैसे हिंदी में बोलो ना, वो थोड़ा सा accent जैसा. I think I created a space where people would, find it difficult to imitate me now. So, yes, it was all thanks to manifestation.
There's so much in this one, paragraph what you have spoken. There is so much there for the viewers to understand and take it, because there are so many people out there who feel that they are the odd ones in their family and they don't feel that belonged, or people don't understand them.
Yeah.
And they don't know that what they're thinking in their mind, will they really make it?
Absolutely.
I also saw a video about you with your Ganesha and you feel very connected to it.
Yes.
Can you tell us something about your connect with Lord Ganesha?
I don't know. I just got very fond of him. And in my old house, we had brought him home like 3-4 times because the children were very small, and we used to have a beautiful celebration with Lord Ganesha. This time in our new house, we couldn't bring it because my daughter was undergoing her surgery. So it was impossible for me to be at two places at the same time, and I would have to be with her. So, but he found his way, in my house.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, he came as a painting and I really couldn't believe it.
And to stay forever.
And forever. Matlab, chalo main aa gaya hu beta. I just love Lord Ganesh because he's so cute. He's so, I don't know, he's just so like us, Yeah. Motu, round, pleasant.
He's the lord of the root chakra, basically.
Acha.
And he helps with all the manifestations.
No
So
wonder
now
I
you
love
understand the
him.
connection.
No wonder I love him so much.
He
I didn't
helps
know.
with manifestations.
Acha.
All the material, whatever you want, he helps you manifest.
So
you can't have a
then-
better lord than him.
No wonder I love him so much.
And it happens automatically. See, it's like you're
Yeah.
unconscious.
Yeah.
You don't even know why this Lord is
I
with
didn't
you.
know.
And you are an automatic manifester. Like you have been
Yeah.
doing it since you were
Yes.
8. So it's something that is very naturally
Yeah.
there in you as a person.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And it's really funny because as much as I'm a believer, I still get made fun of at my house, but it's lovely, na?
Yeah,
Because,
it's
ghar ki
amazing.
murgi dal barabar.
That is with everybody.
It's
That is
okay.
with everybody.
And I've accepted it. It's
So
fine.
someone was in fact telling me yesterday that with the people in your house, they are your karma. Outsiders, they're your
Correct,
karma.
correct.
The person, they're the closest to you, they're your karma.
Yes.
So they are going to actually appreciate you the last.
The last.
And when they have appreciated
That
you,
means it's the best.
and then it's over. Now you know
Yeah.
your karma is over. You won't even want to live after that.
Yeah.
Till then, it's like they said. There was a sentence that was added was, keep this going, then you
Yeah.
live longer. I said, who wants to live longer? It's better
Yeah.
that you finish all your karma and you're done with them.
Yeah.
So there is something called destiny. We come with the destiny, and then we have this free will within it. We have this choices that's given to us from time to time.
Yeah.
So did you fall in a fork in your life at some point where you had to make a choice and you're glad you made it? Or you're thinking, okay, if I would have made something different, then maybe I wouldn't be here. Did something happen with you? Because I want your life experience, the viewers to understand what is free will and how
Okay.
we can use it with the right choices and reach a destiny. You know, like a better destiny. We always have these forks, right?
Yeah, of course. So there is your destiny, of course. It's all set out for you. You have, in fact, planned your entire life, right?
Yes.
So we've been told.
The blueprint.
Yes, the blueprint you have already decided. And then there comes the lessons you have to learn.
Yes.
So there were many times when I completely thought I was making the wrong decision. For instance, when I was in school, I was in a co-ed school and a very high-end one at that. And my mom removed me from there, thinking that, oh, you will not be able to study that much. You know, the lessons are too much, too high. It will be too much for you. So she put me in another girls' school. And I hated my mother for that. I hated that entire decision. And in those days, we could not speak up. So I just had to follow. But do you know, in hindsight now, when I look back, I still have my old school friends from the co-ed school, but the girls' school where I entered in the 8th, 9th, and 10th happened to be my complete, those girls have my back. Those girls became my best friends.
Wow.
We have a group till this day, we still meet. They became my, sisters from another mother.
Wow.
We have such a great bonding, and I don't think that would have been possible in the other school. The mindsets were too different. Now, as I'm older, I can appreciate both the groups on my, phone. But I said, oh my God, this is one group where all the girls are, so down to earth, so aligned with each other. We can speak about anything. Isn't this what we want?
Yes.
Isn't this what we all are striving
Yes.
for? So what my mother did then, and I cursed her for it, today is a big boon.
Most of the children curse their parents.
Yeah, we
for
all
what they
curse our
do.
parents at some stage. Or I'm sure my children also cursed me and
Mine
are
too.
cursing me. But I'm saying, so every decision thereon that I took, like not going to Xavier's College and going to HR college, not doing arts, but going for commerce. Why?
Yes.
Because my friends were doing commerce.
Yeah, okay.
But it was a fantastic decision because
Yeah.
today, being an entrepreneur, I need all that information. I need all that learning.
Yes.
And I met beautiful friends in HR, which I've also kept for life. And I think now that I look back, every time I felt it was a bad decision, actually it needed to be, because it just kind of rubbed me and brushed me to become the diamond, थोड़ा सा mending,
interesting.
pending और वो सब, painting चाहिए होता है हमारे soul को.
So, Tanaz, tell me, do you think you have already embarked on your soul journey, like your life purpose, or there's still more to come? What is your intuitive feel? Because sometimes we feel we have embarked, then something else will come up, and then something, and you say, okay, I was here, but life keeps leading you to different levels.
Yeah.
So, do you think you are on your life purpose?
I would love to feel and know that I'm on my path of my life's purpose. And something inside me says, yes, I am. And like the other day, I was just discussing with a friend that I now feel that my 30 years in the entertainment industry was just my calling card, so that I could have an open door to go into people's lives and hearts.
Wow.
You know,
Amazing, yes.
I just changed my perspective on that the other day. And also now I feel that, एक होता है ना एक बहुत बड़ा सपना जो खुद आप डर जाते हो कि oh my God, मैंने इतना बड़ा सपना देखा.
Yes.
But that's how dreams should be.
Yes.
And ever since I was in college, school, जब मैं बहुत छोटी थी ना, जब I became an actress, I was like 21, 22. तब से जब मैं चीफ गेस्ट के तौर पे जाती थी, मैं हमेशा कहती थी सपना इतना बड़ा देखना, क्योंकि ज़िंदगी उतनी छोटी है. And my dream was like larger than life, obviously to be an actress and all that. For that time it was larger than life. But today I feel this urge, this fire in my heart and belly कि जब भी जन गण मन बजेगा, it will be there for something that I have contributed to my nation.
Beautiful.
And ये कब पैदा हुआ? जब हम लोग थिएटर में जाते हैं ना,
Yes.
and we stand up and I always sing the national anthem,
Yes,
okay,
even I
Jana
do,
Gana Mana.
yes.
And after that I always say Jai Hind. And I always picturize myself कि मैं वहाँ मंडप पे खड़ी हूँ and the national anthem is playing and they say because of Tanaz's contribution to our nation. And मुझे पता नहीं मैं क्या करूँगी.
You never know. You might
Okay.
just get an award from the
मुझे
government.
पता नहीं, लेकिन यूनिवर्स वो तय करेगा.
Yes.
यूनिवर्स मुझे वो देगा. मैं तब तक अपना काम करती रहूंगी क्योंकि आई हैव टू मेक माई सेल्फ स्ट्रॉन्ग.
Yes.
यहाँ पे स्किल ये वो
Yes.
मतलब वो सब मैं करती रहूंगी.
Yes.
यूनिवर्स तय करेगा कि अभी ये
Yes.
इंसान तैयार है. शी
Yes.
वांटेड टू सर्व द नेशन, राइट. चलो उसको एक मौका दे दो. और अभी ये नेशन को सर्व करेगी. उनके बच्चों को या औरतों को मुझे नहीं पता. आई एम लीनिंग मोर टुवर्ड्स चिल्ड्रन. लाइक दैट इज माई अल्टीमेट ड्रीम.
Yeah, because they are the future.
They are the future.
And they're such impressionable minds. If you put good in them, they become who you want them to be. It's so beautiful.
Yeah. So that is my path. That is my journey now.
Lovely.
Yeah, and
it's
that,
amazing.
Yeah. I wanna be
It's like as if you have taken a few steps, but you're long way. But
Yeah, long way
I
to
think
go.
you're gonna
No
get there. I
problem.
can literally visualize what you told me.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So in this world of duality, where the good
Yeah.
and bad coexist with
Yeah.
each other, how does one, how important it is to self-evaluate from time to time? Because it's so easy to, dip into the bad. I have seen people so easily and so many times there's when you're on a path, there is a rerouting. God will test you. He will bring you these diversions, in your life.
Yes.
So how important it is to reevaluate all the time.
Very
or
important.
from time to time.
Very important.
Yeah.
और ये मैं कभी नहीं भूलती हूँ. Because when I had given a commitment कि ठीक है पढ़ाई के बाद सर्जरी के बाद I was back on my feet within a month. Even my doctor was shocked. My surgeon was really shocked. He's like, Tanaz, मैंने हेमा मालिनी के नीज पे भी सर्जरी की है लेकिन तुम्हारे जैसे पेशेंट मैंने कभी नहीं देखा. Okay? So, and I got him also after I did NLP. वरना तब तक 2 साल तक I was limping, a wheelchair, a लकड़ी, stuff like that, where I completely became crazy thinking, oh my God, my dream is shattered. And, that's when I realized that if this is my journey ahead, then I have to commit to it. बहुत सारे offers आए थे for serials, for OTT. Then I said, लेकिन क्या मैं उतना commitment दे पाऊँगी मेरे students को, clients को, मेरे business को? Because इस बार ना I want to bet, but I want to bet on myself. अगर मैं fail भी होंगी ना, तो it is my failure. It is because of me, not because I didn't try hard.
Yeah.
I have to bet on myself this time. And so many people told me कि अरे नहीं यार इतने सारे सीरियल्स आ रहे हैं आती हुई लक्ष्मी को तुम ठुकरा रहे हो एंड ये तो तुम्हारा काम है यार तुम एक्ट्रेस पहले हो. एंड मैंने बहुत सुना. I had spent a lot of sleepless nights. I was very irritable at that time. I was कश्मकश में थी कि हाँ यार 30 साल मैंने तो वही काम किया है ना, तो आज मैं क्यों इतना डर रही हूँ? Why am I not doing it? Then I realized that inside me only I didn't feel like going. तो मैं कभी भी वो उस काम को जस्टिस नहीं दे पाऊंगी.
Yeah.
Because अभी मेरे ख्यालात बदल गए थे और अभी मेरे नीड्स और वांट्स सब कुछ बदल गया है.
A rerouting was happening.
Rerouting was happening and always something like this happens in my life. हमेशा भगवान मुझे टेस्ट करता है. अच्छा बच्चा तुम्हें ये करना है, चलो ये डाल देते हैं तुम्हारे on the way. देखते तुम पिकअप करते हो या नहीं. And I'm always like अरे हे भगवान you are still testing me कि नहीं मैं नहीं पिकअप करूँगी अब. Just like now, I will not pick up the bad habits. I'm not going to pick up the temptation.
Yeah.
I want to test myself. Really. Even if no one believes in me.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
That is very beautiful.
I don't have many people believing in me, but I know that they will come.
Once you are in tune with your own self, like aligned with your own higher self, You don't need
Yeah,
approval
validation.
of others. You don't need
Yeah.
validation.
My students are more than enough.
Yeah.
When they love me, when they bless me,
Yes.
when they enjoy each class with me.
Yes.
And you know, हर एक class का अलग अलग ये है
Yeah,
ना,
it's on the group.
vibration है.
Yes, on the group that is formed.
Yeah, और
It's so much
उनमें
fun.
friendships भी होती है,
Yes.
जो बहुत अच्छा लगता है. You know, I love it. I enjoy it.
So universe is always speaking to us.
Of course.
And it's very important to be in alignment with the universe to receive these messages, to understand that there is a message coming. Even if there's a catastrophe that's entering your life, universe does give you warning signs. There will be
Yes.
always 2 or 3 warning signs before these things occur, you know.
Yeah.
So do you feel aligned? Do you receive these messages? Do you talk to the universe?
Yes, all the time. The universe talks to me. It's just that you have to be patient and you have to calm down ताकि आप वो language पढ़ सको.
Yes.
बस उतना ही. और you know, कुछ साल पहले something very unique happened to me, and I spoke about this to another ज्योतिष or guru. It was a friend of mine. कि जब मैं किसी के साथ बात करती हूँ ना, and आधे में something happens, and I don't want to say the rest of it. Something happens in my throat, and I know that I am not supposed to share this with you.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be a secret or anything.
Yes, I got it.
You know, it can be just normal conversation, लेकिन ये इसके पल्ले नहीं पड़ने वाला है. इसकी कोई मतलब ज़रूरत नहीं है, या इसका कुछ कल्मिनेशन पॉइंट नहीं होने वाला है.
Don't expend your energy
हाँ,
unnecessarily.
यहाँ पे आपका एनर्जी वेस्ट मत करना. That's what I understood afterwards.
Yes.
But seriously, when I used to start talking, I used to get a pain over here.
That's beautiful.
And I used to be like, I'm like, यार मुझे
Your
बात नहीं
body
करनी
is
है.
giving you indications
हाँ.
that stop you.
Stop. और मुझे बात नहीं करनी है. Then I said, why is this happening? I'm looking so rude. And I'd yet not started on any journey.
Achha.
This was far beyond my awakening. Or I don't know whether I'm awakened.
We are always awakened.
Yeah.
Actually speaking, there are always these things keep happening to us.
Yeah, but then I could literally
don't
see
realize
it.
it, yes.
Even now, like now, of course, I've honed that talent. But मैं बस इंसान को देख के बता सकती हूँ कि नहीं, यहाँ पे I don't want to talk much. And this is becoming more often, you know.
Eventually, it happens that we don't want to
Yeah.
talk too much.
Yeah.
So coming down to this astrologers and these tarot readers, I am a tarot reader
Yes.
myself, but I feel that there are some times when people are too dependent on these predictions.
Yes.
In fact, nowadays, if you look, the Instagram is flooded with ये कर लो, वो कर लो,
अरे
तुम्हारा ये हो जाएगा.
यार.
And I'm like, if that would be it, we would all be somewhere in a very
तो
beautiful
वो
place.
खुद मतलब कहाँ पे होती अगर उसको सारा
Yeah.
information था.
So, you know how important it is for the viewers to understand, or how would you explain that there is a balance between taking guidance, but the actual answers are sitting with self, empowering yourself, and moving. Like, I'm sure your job as an NLP practitioner is to empower people
Of
to
course.
reach a place where they are equipped on their own to reach, to be able to take course of their own destinies, like take charge, and they know how
Yeah.
to move, what to do, how. And if you're dependent on people who are predicting, then that's just hope that you're building
Yeah.
on to. So where is this line? Where's
So
the balance?
इसके दो पहलू होते हैं. There are two ways of looking at it. Of course, if you keep flipping from one person to the other, one tarot card reader to the other, one Reiki person, and you're going on asking all kinds of astrologers, seriously, it's not going to work for you.
Yes.
Because there's a science behind this also.
Yes.
What is astrology? Of course, there's a science of the planets,
Of course.
understood.
Yes.
बट जब एक एस्ट्रोलॉजर आपको कहता है कि ये रिंग पहनो, या यहाँ पे एक धागा बांधो, या एक नाउअडेज ये ग्रीन में यहाँ पे लिखो, what is it? Scientifically, in NLP we call it anchoring.
Yes.
You are anchoring your hope, your thoughts, your focus, your resilience. It's a visualization कि मैं यहाँ पे लिखूंगा तो मुझे
Things will get
ढेर
better.
सारे पैसे आ जाएंगे. अगर ये शिद्दत से आपने ये मान लिया तो आपके
हो
लिए
जाएगा.
हो ही जाएगा.
Amazing. Beautiful.
आपके लिए हो ही जाएगा, क्योंकि बात कहाँ पे बन रही है? बात आपके सबकॉन्शियस में
Yes.
बन रही है. ये आप तो हर आदमी को नहीं बताने वाले हो कि मैंने ये लिखा है और ये होने वाला है. करेक्ट? यू डोंट
Yes.
शेयर ऑल दोज थिंग्स,
Yes.
राइट? वो सिनेमन पाउडर करना या whatever things you're using, at a time when you are lost, you will try to anchor yourself at everything.
Correct.
I was also prey to it.
Correct.
I tried
We
to
all
do
do.
crystal healing. I tried to do candle healing. Everything.
Yes.
लेकिन उससे वो मुद्दा या वो ट्रॉमा सॉल्व
Solve
तो
नहीं
नहीं होने
होता।
वाला है. That is all inside of
Change
you.
within you is so
the
important.
change has to happen within.
Yeah.
And then yes, you can maybe use one person who kind of you feel you're resonating with, and he can guide you on
Helps
that
you give the
path.
push. that
Just gives you
need.
the push. But I will tell you, having said that, many years ago, when I had signed Kaho Na Pyar Hai, I had gone to a tarot card reader. That time I was not into tarot card reading. Those days also tarot card कहाँ पे होता था? बहुत
There was
थोड़े,
one famous one who had come
famous,
up,
yeah. So I had gone to a lady, and she's still famous. She writes for the newspapers, and she had told me that the movie that you are going to do in the year 2000 will put you on the international map of entertainment.
Wow.
That will be you will be known as that for life. You know, it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back. He's done so many other movies after that, but he's known as that.
Yes.
You know, Tom Cruise, he's known as, Mission Impossible. He's done so many other movies.
Yes.
So, Kalia,
Yes.
the late Viju Kote, मैंने आपका नमक खाया है. So just like that, Sonia became international on the streets of Manhattan. I couldn't believe it. People were like, "Arey Sonia,
Yeah.
She had told me. So kabhi kabar kya
It's
hota
very
hai?
important. You get that
Yeah.
guidance.
She just told me that.
Yeah.
She didn't tell me ye karo, wo karo. No.
Yeah.
It was just that she told me, and I was like, yeah, whatever. कौन सा इंटरनेशनल मैप यार, मैं तो इंडिया में हूँ, whatever,
Yeah.
you're young at that time, you're only 21, 22. So, and you're not exposed to life. But yes, I have gone to tarot card readers, and they do guide me, and I do take their guidance. But at the end of the day, I take my own decisions. I don't rely on it.
Yes.
And, sometimes what they explain, especially the astrologers, they explain something which kind of resonates
Yeah,
with
and
you.
it helps you get clarity at times.
But I've also noticed at different phases of your life, different astrologers will come.
Yes.
And those that helped you maybe when you were 30, they don't help you when you're 40.
The predictions won't come only.
won't come only.
Yeah.
So अलग-अलग लोग
They
have
will,
helped
yeah.
me at different times.
Yes.
So people make fun of that.
No, but it's
But
very
it's
common. That
very
happens
true.
to me too.
Haan.
And I think it's just that your vibrations keep shifting, and then the right person will keep
Yes.
coming. And take it as a guidance,
Yeah.
not blind faith.
Not at
and
all.
keep moving, and it's not like dependent कि वो नहीं मिला prediction or
Yeah,
something I'll
yeah.
die. Sometimes it gives you hope. So
Yeah.
it's positive to do all that, but only to a level where you can use it as a tool again to
Absolutely.
move further.
Yeah. Just a little bit of direction
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your daily dose of positivity? Like, how do you fill yourself up every day? Is there some ritual, like some kind of discipline, things that you do every day in the morning?
Yeah. So now, obviously, I have to have a ritual. I have a discipline, because I think through discipline, God sees you. I think through discipline, the universe understands your consistency. There's got to be a give and take when no one is looking, when only you and the universe are looking.
That's so interesting. Very powerful words again.
important. Very important for me. When no one is looking at me, I know who is looking at me, who is the most important. And that is my God, my universe, my higher self, my higher power. And that's it's very sacred to me. So when I get up inside, when I've opened my eyes inside, when I'm awake, for the first half an hour, I'm always chanting my Ho'oponopono prayer, which is bringing me back to zero, shunya. It's bringing me back to zero. Forgiving myself, others, whatever
Yeah.
the karmic exchanges are for whatever I don't understand. So that happens right in the beginning. I finish my 108 times chanting of that. After that, I do my other prayers. And then as soon as half an hour goes, it takes me all that time to do all the other stuff. As soon as I hit my feet on the floor, I say my other prayers. And then when I go into the loo, I'm always smiling, doing my affirmations.
Looking in the mirror.
Setting myself up for the day. It's called the as if technique in NLP, and I do that. And then, of course, because I love Mel Robbins and she's also a great inspiration to me, I give myself a high five. And I just love myself for whatever I'm doing.
So
You know,
beautiful.
that I'm in the right place at the right time. And I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I always tell myself that.
I think each one of us
Yes.
are where we are supposed
Yeah,
to
so
be.
that calms me down.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I get about the day. I have my chants playing all the time when I get up.
Okay.
That is
That's
non-negotiable.
beautiful.
That's
Okay.
non-negotiable. I mean, even my kids get irritated, but now they're used to it. You know, my chanting is going on my Alexa. I have my certain bhajans. I have my certain prayers. After my
Lovely.
bath, I have to hear the Hanuman Chalisa. That is non-negotiable. And
Yeah, it's good to have this kind of a routine because
Yeah.
it helps you move through the day in a
Yes.
very positive manner, and
Yeah.
it helps you shield also.
Yeah.
So you get a protection,
Yeah.
and you get grounding, and then you are ready to move surge
Yeah.
ahead, through the day.
Yeah.
And its challenges which we all
yeah,
face.
so I always know that my body is ready for the Hanuman Chalisa after the bath because it's like a shield, that I'm
Yes.
putting on it.
Yes.
And it's a routine that my body is comfortable with. So I treat my body like another entity and always talking to it. And recently also I was going through another kind of a problem, an issue with my gut and system. And that's when I understood maybe what is happening to me, I'm not digesting what is happening to me. That's why I'm getting an issue in my gut. And so immediately I
Yes.
just started speaking to it.
Yes.
Just after the endoscopy and everything, I just started speaking to my gut,
Yes.
telling it that yes, we can digest this. It's difficult, but we're going to digest this.
Yes.
We're exactly where we're supposed to be. And that helped me more than the medicines.
100%.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Like I kept saying, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. All my cells are working in harmony. I really don't know what I must have done. Maybe you felt I can't digest it, but we can digest
We can.
it.
Even if I don't know what it's all
even
about,
I don't know what it's all about.
but I can do it.
I don't have the answers, but I'll tell you, it'll all work out for the
Yeah.
good. I kept talking. I was even telling my mother that it's because I can't digest something that's happening. She's saying, I'm glad you understood that. So, yeah.
That's very nice
Yeah.
to always be in awareness of your body and what it needs, and because it's always talking to us.
Of course.
It's always talking
It
to
was
us.
definitely talking to me. कि, भाई साहब मुझे भी देखो.
So in NLP, what is the kind of advice you would give to the women? Because so many of the women out there are not in empower, they're more like in victim modes, especially Indian women who go through these, typical Indian system where they are normally expected to
Hold it all
sacrifice,
together.
suppress
Yeah.
everything. So how does NLP help them so that they can look more forward towards that?
So we have basically the 5 frames of NLP. I'm sure you're aware of that. It's all about changing your perspective.
Yeah.
It's all about changing the perspective. I always tell them that अगर आपके रूम में आपकी सासू माँ कुछ बोल रही है और हमेशा उनका कंप्लेंट यही रहता है कि पूरा घर बिल्कुल नेगेटिव है. There's so much negativity. There's so much of negativity. So you're telling this problem to everyone. You're increasing the negativity.
Yeah.
You are in the victim zone and you're trying to be in a happy zone. It's not
Yes.
going to work.
No.
I said, have you ever thought or have you ever tried in your conversation to infuse positivity? Can you walk into a room and change it into being positive? That you have spoken and something has changed.
Yes.
उसमें आपकी एनर्जी डालो. शायद पहली बार नहीं होगा, दूसरी बार नहीं होगा, तीसरी बार
Eventually
नहीं
होगा.
होगा, लेकिन if you keep practicing ना, it'll only come with practice, that when you enter the room or you enter the conversation, you change the entire vibration of that room and conversation.
Yeah.
Try working on that.
Yeah.
Try working on yourself.
Yeah.
Because you can't carpet the whole world.
And you can't change others. You have to only change
just
yourself.
have to wear good slippers or shoes or heels, whatever the occasion might be. Just wear your own shoe, yeah? Just
Yeah.
concentrate on yourself. if there is mayhem outside, if everybody toxic है या negative है या boss ऐसा है या मेरे घर पे ऐसा है या you know in my cabin everyone is like that, you know, wherever I'm working, then what are you doing? Can you take yourself out of there mentally? You know, and of course, skills are all learnable. Life
Yes.
skills are all learnable.
All learnable.
Unfortunately, we think life skills are all coming from mummy's stomach. It is not coming from there, my
Yeah,
friend.
we have
You
to
have
keep
to learn
learning.
it.
We have to learn it
You have
all
to
the
learn
time.
it. Because our brain is only equipped to keep us survival mode.
Yes.
Just to keep us alive.
Yes.
Yeah? For eating, for hunting, and for procreation. ये
Yes.
3 चीज आपको ऑटोमेटिकली आ जाएगा.
Yeah.
बाकी सारी चीजों पे आपको काम करना ही है
Yes.
और उस काम से आप पीछे नहीं हट सकते हो.
Yes.
It's only the lazy ones who get into this entire victim mode of, oh, you know, my family is like this and my family is like this. No, you have allowed it to now get inside you and you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
You're enjoying telling everyone your problem.
Yeah. Because
You're
then they get
addicted to it.
sympathy. Yes.
Yeah.
So many people don't want to change.
No, they don't want
They
to
don't
change.
want to. If you tell them there is a way out, then
Yeah.
they run away from
Yeah.
you. Yeah, they do
आप
that.
ट्राई तो कर लो.
Yeah.
2 पैराग्राफ्स के बाद, 1 दिन के बाद आपको एक ही सेंटेंस सुनने में आएगा कि पता नहीं मेरी लाइफ तो ऐसी ही है. That's, you know, is your exit sentence.
Yes.
I exit from the conversation. That person doesn't want to change.
Yeah. Yeah. Very
You know.
true. And when you want to change, there's always a way.
Yeah, when you want to change, boss, you won't leave anything unturned.
Yes. Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes. We have all gone through this journey.
अरे अगर आपका बेटा
From
बीमार है
disempowerment to empowerment.
या बीमार है, मतलब फीवर चल रहा है, इज वॉमिटिंग, व्हाट विल यू डू? अरे पता नहीं, अभी फीवर हो गया है, पूरा माहौल ही बहुत खराब है, हेल्थ खराब है. यू वोंट डू दैट.
No.
You will push, you will shove, you will
Yeah.
call up the doctor, you will scream for the nurse, take him to the hospital, yes or
Or
no?
read up the internet
Read
and see
up,
what happens. how
Take
does-
him to
how
the
take care
doctor,
of it.
even if it's at 1 o'clock in the night.
Yes.
So when you want to find
will
a
do
way,
it.
you will find a way. If you don't want it, you will find
Yeah.
1,000 excuses.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing conversations. Coming to the last question, what is that one takeaway advice that you would give to the viewers based on your life experiences that you have learned, that pearl of wisdom?
My one piece of advice to everyone is do not base your dreams on your current status. इस वक्त शायद आप मोटे हो, छोटे हो, नाटे हो, अनस्किल्ड हो, आपके पास टैलेंट नहीं है, पैसा नहीं है, अच्छा घर नहीं है, अच्छा खानदान नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं होगा. लेकिन आपके ड्रीम्स प्लीज़ बरकरार रखिए, बहुत ही बड़े
वो
रखिए
जरूर पूरे होंगे.
और ज़रूर पूरे होंगे. मतलब एज नाइट फॉलोज डे, when you have that full focus on your dreams and don't look at anybody, don't let any of the naysayers get into you, just go for it. Only and only then will you be successful. And one thing I want to say, success doesn't mean bank balance. Success does not mean the normal societal blueprint bank
Agree.
balance. Okay? What they have. I don't mean bank balance, गाड़ी, बंगला, ये तो सब पैसे से आप खरीद सकते हो. You will be successful because you have achieved it.
Yes.
Come what may.
Enriched from within.
Yes. बिकॉज पूरी तब्दीलियों से, कठिनाइयों से, वो उतार चढ़ाव, जब किसी ने आपकी बात में you know, वो बात नहीं देखी, they didn't see the world the way you saw it.
Yeah.
But you made it happen. That's the day, my friend, you'll be successful. पैसा तो बाय प्रोडक्ट है.
Yes.
पैसा तो हर कोई कमा सकता है.
Agree.
लेकिन जो आपने किया है, वो काबिल तारीफ होनी चाहिए. You know, that's what I mean
Yes.
is success.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tanas. That was amazing.
Thank you.
My name of my podcast is Deep Talks. I'm sure we had a lot of deep conversations.
Yeah, I enjoy deep talks only now.
It was amazing listening to you, and I'm sure the viewers have a lot to take away from this conversation,
Thank
which
you.
will motivate them to live a better life.
I hope so.
Thank you.